Ladies and gentlemen, Championship Wrestling Live.
My fingers are my biggest fans. Anyway, so as commissioner, my second act of duty is I'm going to go ahead for Trigger Slam, October 27th. I'm going to go ahead and make for the 6-pack man challenge. We're going to, where's the map? I made a list of all the losers that I have chosen.
You're a loser.
You're in it?
Oh my goodness.
Well, Jessica Monroe is off to a very strong start, Sean Whalen.
Anyway, shut your cake holes. We got for the 6-pack challenge for MWO's Great Lake title.
You?
I mean, I am a natural born winner. Anyway, we got Bam Grizzly.
No, you got that
versus
natural born wiener.
Go.
This is a PG-rated show, folks.
Something you can only experience at MWO Live, Sean Whalen.
Versus the package. Andrew Steele versus JJ Hughes versus Roberto Cruz versus Jacob Braun.
Well, no, that's a 6-pack challenge if I've ever seen
That's
one.
a pretty impressive lineup there for a 6-pack challenge. Live at Trigger Slam.
Anyway, Trigger Slam.
October 27th.
Put the mic in your voice, baby.
It's there. And I don't need it. I have a loud enough voice without a mic.
Trust me, we know.
Sorry.
Myers.
I'm done. You guys have bored me.
Well, I'll go back up and do a little more ring
All
announcing.
right.
Oh, God.
We're trying to figure out the English.
Make sure you pull your own down, please. She learned gibberish. I didn't know we were talking
You
about
guys are ridiculous. It's okay.
You're amazing.
It's our
Give it up for our new commissioner, Miss Jessica Monroe. It is now time for some tag team action. Introducing first.
Thankfully, before this match, the ring was reinforced. There's a lot of beef in this ring coming up.
And their opponents.
This is gonna be a brawl. I, for one, have been waiting for this.
Sean Whalen, good to see you. Sean Whalen, you are looking at the newest tag team here within the MWO. The new era is real. It's Lex Vegas and Jackson Cade.
And Jackson Cade and Lex Vegas already here have made an impact.
Absolutely a big match.
And again, like I stated a minute ago, this ring has been reinforced.
You better believe it has.
Because there's a lot of beef in there.
And just for those watching at home, the bigger man currently in the ring, Jackson Cade, the slightly smaller one with the headband is Lex Vegas. And Waylon, do you remember when you were a kid and you had action figures and you had Captain America or you had your Hulk Hogan, whoever you had, and you just started bashing them into each other. That's what this match is going to be like, Sean Whalen.
I'm pretty sure that these guys, if I'm not mistaken, watching the last episode of Championship Wrestling, these two teams went to war.
Oh, absolutely they did.
I think we're going to go to war right now.
Oh, Fat Tony cosplaying as a lion tamer right now. He's got the chair, all he needs is the whip.
In all reality, I'm just trying to get warm. I need to be back. His life is cold. I know.
Alright, I'll
warm him up. Don't you hit me with that Salvation Army t-shirt.
You're trying to keep me warm.
Lex Vegas throwing shirts, Fat Tony throwing words.
I only wear premium clothing from Walmart. Hey, that's a luxury store. It is a luxury store. It sells everything. It's a one-stop. I guarantee.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fat Tony and the MWO are not sponsored by Walmart.
That is correct.
Someone stole the shirt of Forrest.
Jackson Cade not playing games.
No, Jackson Cade is one of the most intense individuals I've met. Just bumping into him backstage, you get out of his way when he's walking down the hallway.
Absolutely. And I talked to Lex Vegas earlier.
Lex Vegas talked to you?
I talked to him very briefly. He said he is ready to put some pain, blues, and agony into Fat Tony and Hoss fight here tonight.
Absolutely. Like I said, this match is going to be like taking your action figures and just slamming them into each other and hoping that no pieces fall off. And it looks like we'll be having Lex Vegas and Fat Tony start this match off. The two newest signees to the MWO. They come with a lot of hype, a lot of fanfare. The fans already into them. Not many people can get a chant of their own name on only their second appearance in a promotion.
And he kicked it right in the rear end.
Yeah, he kicked him right in the tee.
Referee Orville, he's mortified or horrified.
Well, a bit of both maybe. And something that Lex Vegas might not be entirely useful, he is the fastest man in this match. The fastest and smallest man in this match is one of the biggest within the MWO.
He just hit it with a full head of steam.
Well, like I said, Lex is
You're
used
not
to...
going to move Fat Tony that easy.
No, Lex is
Or
used
is he?
to... Oh, wait a second.
Bring in the heavy hitter.
Fat Tony thinks Lex Vegas is coming, but it's both of them!
And they're with the commission right over Fat Tony. Adrian Anderson.
Wait a second, Anderson
Duck
looks for a
underneath.
double clothesline, double duck, double clothesline!
Full head of steam. The commission.
The commission is fired up.
Taking Hoss fight to the outside.
Commission fired up. Hey, I don't know if we've ever really seen Hoss fight on the retreat.
Right out here by the table.
Is our table reinforced? I sure hope it is.
We're good.
It looks like you hurt a little bit.
Remind me to get some insurance on my tech here for the next show, Sean Whalen. We got
make
flying
sure you
Lex
do it
Vegases out here. Goodness gracious.
And I was not expecting Lex Vegas to introduce himself in that way, but nevertheless.
And a massive.
Well, that's a freaking elbow. Holy
I don't think we've ever seen, and I don't want to use this word too soon, but Fat Tony and Adrian Anderson being dominated before.
That's a first. And he's neck to the outside.
Absolutely, Lex Vegas having a little bit of fun. You know, maybe they're in the heads of Hoss Fight here. Hoss Fight used to be the biggest, toughest boys in the yard.
No, that is
But that yard's getting pretty full of dogs right now.
Everybody's got a dog in the fight. But sometimes you bring the dog from the pit, from the yard, junkyard to fight. That's what we have here.
And Fat Tony is done playing around now, Sean Whalen. This is what I was waiting for. Fat Tony's done with the games. He's done with the jokes. He's ready to beat people down and put faces to fists, bodies to floors.
Another person for another time, nevertheless. And Fat Tony putting all that weight down right on Lex Vegas.
That's a lot of weight. That's 1/2 metric ton.
Made a wish.
That's not the wish that Lex Vegas wanted.
Absolutely not. Adrian Anderson in there.
Anderson.
And again, noticing the pace that Hoss Fight is working at. They are working slow. They are cutting off the ring.
Absolutely, they're working in that Hoss Fight pace, the pace they like.
The quick tags. Excuse me, the quick tags in and out. Now they're both gonna make a wish.
One more wish and that magic lamp's going to someone else.
Fat Tony. Knee right to the back of the shoulder.
That's a big knee to be coming at you. Fat Tony's knee's about the size of most people's midsections.
That's not an understatement. That is the truth. Fans getting behind the submission here.
And there's that, like you said, a quick tag from the slow, methodical team.
Pretty sure he's not sure where he's at, but he's got an elbow right to his.
No, you gotta wonder if Lex is thinking maybe he should have done a little bit less showboating and jacking around outside the ring and should have got in and really took over when he had the chance.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Watch it to the outside, took him.
Took down Anderson Tony almost our table, and now the massive limbs of Adrian Anderson are just going at Lex Vegas. And Lex needs a tag to Jackson Cade. Needs it bad.
He gets that tag, I'm telling you, Jackson Cade not going to be one for
Wait a second!
fight.
Vegas looking to get him.
Death Valley.
He's looking to get him up into the fireman's carry position, but Anderson's just too big. Like I said, Lex Vegas is not used to being one of the smaller men in the match.
Well, that's a true statement there.
There's not many people he couldn't probably hoist up into a fireman's carry with ease, but not many people are Adrian Anderson and Fat Tony. Not many people are Hoss Fight Sean Whalen.
You're 100% correct.
I usually am.
Going for a tag team of a Hoss Fight elbow.
Yeah, the buddy elbows. Vegas needs to get back into this in the worst way, and the fans are trying to get behind him.
And the fans are getting behind him here. Lex Vegas.
Wait a second.
They want him. Fat Tony going for the senton missing.
Absolutely, it's like
And Lex Vegas trying to get that hot tag to Jackson Cade, and I guarantee you, when Cade
Here
hits in the
Jackson
ring,
Cade! Here comes the big man!
and he ain't afraid to lay some haymakers.
No, not at all.
Big elbow.
Those haymakers are not putting
Off the
Fat
ropes.
Tony down, though. Off the
Counter.
ropes. Ring around the ropes. He
underneath.
ducks underneath.
Full head of steam. Bam! Takes him down.
Big football-style tackle. I was gonna say, I'm pretty impressed with the quickness of Jackson Cade.
Jackson Cade bringing it to the.
Here comes the assisted. Well, Lex Vegas might not have enough left. Here it comes.
He's got it. Oh!
Referee Orville Houston just got caught in an Oreo situation.
And was that Fat Tony using the referee for leverage?
Well, it might have been a bit of both. Either way, it was not good for Orville Houston. Orville Houston might have a crushed everything after that. And Lex Vegas is going to work on Fat Tony still.
And what are we
Wait a
doing?
second.
What are they doing?
Anderson's out of the ring. He's got himself a toy.
Oh!
Garbage can lid off the back. Like I said, off the head! Oh,
He
but
just
Jackson
cracked his
Cade's not gonna
head!
have any of that.
Oh!
Jackson Cade,
Wow!
Cade goes down. I told you this
That
was gonna.
steel trash can lid just knocked out both the members of the commission.
Absolutely, I told you this was gonna be like your toys, smashing your toys together, and it certainly is.
And Adrian Anderson just at the right time.
Orville Houston back up, but The commission is not budging at ringside. These two
This
are
should-
out.
Somebody needs to wake the commission up. Get him back in the ring.
Splash
Fat
over the
Tony's
bottle
down in
of
the
water or
ring.
something.
Of course, the only one left standing, Adrian Anderson.
We are up to a 6 count. And Lex
Can't get
Vegas,
behind
Lex
the
Vegas is
commission
starting
here.
to move. If I'm not mistaken, Jackson Cade is the legal man, though. Up to a 9. This match is
And
over.
this match is-
Ring the bell, Sean Whalen.
The winners of this match as a result of a countout, Fat Tony and Adrian Anderson, house fight.
And I can tell you, this is not over by a long
No,
shot.
not at all, Sean Whalen. The commission is not going to have any of that. And Jackson
Jackson Cade just
got
found out
himself
what he
a-
got hit with.
No, absolutely he did. And Anderson and Tony house fight are your winners
Wait
of
a
this
minute.
match, but
Las Vegas.
what are they going to do with this garbage can lid?
Here's the mic. Get him a
Vegas
mic.
is asking for a mic.
Absolutely not. Now, I messed around tonight. I played around a little too much, and we got caught. But I'll tell you what, you guys have lied, you cheated, and tonight you stole a victory.
We have not lied. We have not cheated.
When we came to the MWO, we came for legitimate competition. Not you two fat bastards. So listen, and listen good. Next Saturday, Trick or Slam. Us versus you in a street fight.
Holy cow!
No countouts, no disqualifications, just me and the bully putting our fists to your faces. What do you say?
Wow.
Matter of fact, forget what you gotta say. What do you gotta say? Do you want to see that?
The MWO fans want it.
Do you want to see that?
I want to see
Whether you
these.
like it or not, it's settled. Next week. Bully.
Come get some.
And I want these to keep going. Trick or Slam wasn't being built up to be something. It's something more now.
Why'd you kick me in the chest?
Don't hear nothing.
Well, I don't know what's going on back there, but I'm glad I'm not a part of it. I can tell you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, who's excited for Trigger Slam in 6 days? Who's excited to see House Fight and the Commission go at it in a street fight? Who's excited to see Albert? Well, sometimes I'm excited to see Albert. I love Albert. He's a great person. You know where else you can see more of Albert, the Commission, House Fight, and everyone in the MWO?
MWO.com!
Close. It's MWOonline.net for your first updates in the MWO, and of course online on YouTube, MWO Network. And don't forget about Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Facebook.com/MWO Wrestling. And Twitter and Instagram, it's the same thing, MWO Wrestling. Follow along there for pictures, announcements, and cards, often subject to change. Albert, are you ready? Everyone else, are you ready? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Making his way to the ring, and accompanied by the Shepherd Axel James Gear, Tyson Dean, and Tragedy Ann, representing the Disciples of Darkness, weighing at 315 pounds.
right, wait, just to give you a couple updates here.
Okay.
Jack Teryn, one half of the NWO Tag Team Champions. Pure Fury, the other half. Pure Fury's not here. That's been kind of their thing lately. Cody, the Cody lead. Wait a second. Multiple roses are thrown into the ring. The Shepherd is looking for the right one. At our last show, it was learned and announced that Pope is the manager of Blackwell and the Cody Leedy.
Who?
Pope.
Pope. Former Commissioner Pope.
Former Commissioner Pope is now Manager Pope, and Pope stole the rose from the Shepherd Axel James Gear.
Pope stole the rose from the Shepherd Axel James Gear. Am I not mistaken that D. Cody Leedy and Blackwell have a tag team title match come Trickerslam?
Indubitably they do. The Cody Leedy not here tonight. I hear he's suffering from unfortunate tummy.
Never a good thing.
We've all been there once or twice. So this is a singles match. It is Blackwell going one-on-one against the Alpha Jack Teryn.
Ready? Ready?
And this match, of course, extremely important in building momentum to Trickerslam, October 27th. It's only... Oh, wait a second. Axel Gear got
Axel
a little
James
too
Gear already
close.
going to get it. But Jack Teryn.
Teryn Smart going right for the legs, now firing at the head.
He puts him in the corner.
Oh, and a massive overhead
wow.
chop from Blackwell to Teryn. Teryn is the alpha of the MWO, but right now he's getting taken down.
He's just chopping the chop right out of him. Chops.
Chopping the chops off of him.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think they heard that one down the street.
At the Kroger around the corner, maybe all the way down to the White Castle.
Come on, Blackwell!
Teryn's got a solid headlock. Albert might want to get a little closer, make sure he doesn't slip into a choke. You have to wonder if someone like Jack Teryn is going to take advantage of the, how do I put it, inexperience of Albert reffing. Albert might not catch some slightly
Full head of
things, say
steam.
like Orville Houston would.
Into the corner. Knocking Blackwell for a loop.
Here comes another big avalanche.
Another one.
And Blackwell might be out.
You only see dark because your head's so far up.
Well, I guess that proves to be
And
one
the
of
Alpha
issues.
using all of his strength.
Well, that is one of the issues. If you knock out Blackwell, you have to move around a 410-pound man.
You have to realize the strength of Blackwell.
Well, Blackwell's one of those guys who just has natural strength, and he's huge.
He's a big guy, and he can
Wait a second,
move.
Axel Gear looking to...
I would stomp on his hand.
I think he's trying to... I believe he was trying to retie Blackwell's boot. It was untied. Axel Gear,
No, he
always the
wasn't.
sportsman.
Trying to stick his nose where it did belong. And Teryn, is he going the smarter strategy here?
Oh, wait a second!
Big no with the power slam!
I hope Orville Houston reinforced the ring before this match.
I'm sure they did. I knew there was going to be a lot of beef in the ring.
Well, there's a different member of the Disciples of Darkness who is not currently at ringside, and that is the ruler of parts unknown himself, Skullz, who we will see going one-on-one against the creature feature John Cambell tonight.
Absolutely.
And of course, we have that massive elimination tag match for Trickerslam. The Disciples of Darkness. Wait a second, what has Blackwell got? Blackwell's got the fist loaded!
Fist to the face!
And Teryn's out, but... I have to imagine that might have been it, but unsure. Wait a second.
My God, he almost put him to the wall.
The Alpha has The Alpha has something.
Oh, he just clobbered him!
The Alpha's hammer of war! Straight to the skull of Blackwell. Blackwell might not make it to Trick or Slam.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Jack Teryn!
Jack Teryn.
Jack Teryn with the hammer of war sealed his victory here tonight.
Sealed his fate.
And now the Disciples of Darkness may be able to have their way with Blackwell.
Will they?
I am the Alpha!
And tonight, Jack Teryn definitely proved that.
It's just getting good. A lot of beef in the ring.
Lots
That's
of
the first I've seen Jack Teryn smile in 3 months.
yeah, indeed. I believe Axel Gear is calling for a microphone. And let's hear what the Shepherd has to say.
Blackwell, you do not have my rose this day, but I see you're missing somebody as well.
Roses? What?
It's just as much. You have no lady, I see, or Pope. I can only conclude the rose must be with one of them.
Yeah, probably.
The roses of a power you can never understand. Neither devil understands either, and I'm actually that's what they're doing with it right now. Trying to understand. It breaks you down right now, and it breaks into them. What? The cracks in your team's armor show through. It's of such a power. Jack Teryn carried my rose years when I could not. And when I finally showed back up, WrestleMania 23, my mere presence drove into the Alpha that you see today. And I bet that rose of power can lend itself to another. I bet that pure fury, Jeff Klaus, has started to feel its power, has he not? No. Jeff Klaus, now is the time to see what I have done for you.
No.
I have words with you.
With the
Is
Shepherd.
Axel James Gear calling out Pure Fury Jeff Klaus?
Well, he's not calling him out. He's one half of the tag team champions. He's a member of the Disciples of Darkness, Sean Whalen. The Shepherd, Axel James Gear, is trying to get his team on the same page.
I have a question. Pure
You don't have an
fury.
answer.
I'll have an answer.
Okay.
When was the last time you were actually furious? I don't think I have ever seen it.
Because you ain't been around.
But I bet that with the power of that rose, not the power of the Disciples of Darkness, its power is not limited to us. It breaks into Cody Leedy and the Pope as we speak. Blackwell soon. I bet it's seeped its way into you by now as well. Do this now. Spit your venom. Show us that you truly have the power of darkness inside you. That you are truly a disciple.
You don't often want to give Jeff Klaus a microphone.
First of all, nothing seeps into me. Trust me on that. Second of all, what is going on here? Seriously, this is like a traveling circus.
Oh. Censors, get ready.
Yeah.
You're funny looking. That mustache is funny looking, and
Looks like a
the cake.
Now, what is with the cake? What is with the cake?
Seriously, what is going on? You guys walk out on me. You let me get beat up every week, and you want me to be a disciple. I don't mean to point out the obvious, but I don't fit in. I mean, you got the guy that looks like Santa Claus.
Oh.
You got the circus midget. But we have a Harry Houdini reject. And then there's me,
Pure fury.
not to mention a pretty sexy guy, you know what I mean? But here's what it is. I'm going to break it down. Trigger slam, like it or not, we have to be on the same page. We have to. We're making a mockery of all this. We might as well get serious about it. I'm not dark. I'm not. I'm a happy guy. I like to make jokes. Apparently you have jokes too. Look at you. Alright, that's the last one, I swear. That's the last one. It's too easy. It's too easy. But in all seriousness, Trigger Slam, we have to be on the same page. If we don't, there's no point. We might as well give up the tag team titles, and I'm not giving anything up. I did this to make this all relevant.
Make the money.
I mean, you guys come out here, these people don't know what to think of you. You come out here, I conclude, nobody understands what you're saying, man. Nobody. Speak English. English.
Shakespeare.
Nobody cares about your stupid rows. I don't even know what's going on with you. I mean,
He needs to go home.
he got fed water after midnight, apparently. I don't know.
Little gremlin.
But 6 days from now, you'll find a way to coincide with me. Because we're going to win this match. One way or another, we are going to win this match.
They'll lose it for you.
And it's going to be because of me, not because of you. Come on to my side. I'm not going to join the dark side. These people are great people. I don't know why you don't realize that. These are my people. You guys could be my people too. You could be my PFFs. PFFs. Can we do this? Obviously, we're not alike, but we need to be on the same page.
Come to the other side, guys.
Can we do this? Come on. All in.
Tyson, come on.
Give it the light.
Tyson,
Give it the light.
give it the light, Tyson. Tyson, give it the light.
You are absolutely right.
Give it the
On the
light, guys.
27th, we have to be on one page, whether it's on one side or the other.
Come to the light, guys.
Let's settle the fence.
Tyson, come on.
Tyson!
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 222 pounds, the ruler of parts unknown, Skullz.
Light, Tyson.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see Skullz in action? Introducing his opponent. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by from Ashingers, Michigan, weighing in at 240 pounds,
Always a favorite of yours, Jordan J. Scavone.
Yeah, I did him my one favor. I gave him a great introduction.
Rankin Bucket, always in full effect. I hope he comes over here and throws some candy at you.
Well, I am very curious to see this match. It is so important to note that this is a first time ever matchup.
First time ever. The creature feature, John Cambell and Skullz, will go one-on-one. Just as crazy as he is. His Skullz that much more crazier.
Was he gonna? He did this. He did this earlier. Yeah, he did this. He did this last time. You kind of missed it.
Okay. Frankie Bucket can sit
just
right
as
there.
long as Frankie Bucket doesn't look at me, I'm fine with him being there.
Okay. Somebody needs to tell the creature feature to bring the bell hammer over so we can ring the bell to start the match.
Well, last time he did give the hammer back, but I don't know if that's gonna happen this time. Okay,
He brought the hammer back. And he bit the hammer, and it's going to be very difficult to touch it.
Yes, you must touch that hammer now, Sean Whalen.
I'm watching where it went.
You people are way too quiet.
John Campbell sounds like he might need a lozenge.
Go give him one.
I'm good.
Get in the ring and go give the creature feature a lozenge.
I'm very good, Sean Whalen. This match is, well, let's say it. It's a great prologue to Tricker Slam. The ruler of parts unknown, Skullz, set to square off for the first time against the creature feature John Cambell in the final match before Tricker Slam 2018.
And they're going to lock it up.
And John attempting to play mind games. You can see his face paint is that of a skull, but do mind games even work on someone like Skullz?
And that's the question. That's the biggest question that we have here. And I have done some investigating. Is that what is Skullz? Where did Skullz come from? What is the origin of Skullz?
Well, no one really knows, but
And
these two are
they're
going to the back.
All the way to the back.
Could this first time ever matchup already be over?
This is really strange.
And these two, they locked horns like a couple of deer.
They're coming out by
Wait a
the
second, they come
table
back
here.
this way.
They're out here by the table.
The ultimate test of strength here, up to a 7 count is Albert.
And can
these two both throw each other back into the ring. John first to his feet.
Going to my question, Jordan Scavone, before they came out here to the table, can the undead beat the creature feature?
Now that remains to be seen. I'm very curious indeed. Massive clotheslines, neither man backing down.
Not even budging.
Wait a second.
And this is just power of the creature feature and the fans.
Absolutely.
Creatures of the night, I guess.
Wait a second, Bootplex! And Skullz
is up.
Well, it's important to note that the creature feature, John Campbell, gets his power, he gets his energy, his enthusiasm from the fans, whereas Skullz, the ruler of parts unknown, gets his energy, gets his power from the darkness itself, from Tragedy Ann, from the doll that Tragedy Ann carries, I must imagine.
And again, going into some origin behind.
Wait a second. The fans are biting. He's biting the skull of Skullz.
He's biting into the skull of Skullz.
Indubitably, I can only imagine how unpleasant that must taste.
Neck breaker. And can you break the neck of the undead?
Well, that remains to be seen as well. Stiff elbow drop to the rib cage of Skullz.
And gets a 2 count, and he's just back up to his feet.
Skullz just
I
sits
found
up
out,
again.
as I was stating earlier, Jordan Scavone, I have found out a little bit about the history of Skullz.
Well, I'm
and
curious.
Tragedy Ann. Tragedy Ann, this was her, Skullz was her love, her everything. And tragically, he passed on to the other side.
And another
She
bite
brought
here
him back
from Cambell.
From the dead to do her bidding.
So what you're saying is Tragedy Ann is a necromancer.
No, I'm not saying Tragedy Ann is a necromancer.
Well, you said she brought him back from the dead.
She brought him back to do her bidding. She did not bring him back. She brought him back to do her bidding.
So,
nevertheless, let's get back to the match.
Wait a second.
Here. And don't tell me he's gonna. Is the creature feature gonna go to?
He's looking for it.
Is he gonna go for a daredevil dive?
I believe he's gonna go for a daredevil dive.
He is
off the ropes. Daredevil dive to the second rope into the chairs. Skullz could be turning into bone dust any time now. And referee Albert, is continuing to count.
Put the boots to the creature feature.
Great googly moogly.
And she said the doll made her do it. It wasn't her, it was the doll.
Well, I buy that. I'm pretty sure I've heard that doll talk once or twice. More than I've heard Frankenbucket, that's for sure. Don't make him look at McGee. He better keep his eyes on the match. Frankenbucket, you watch the match. And the creature feature John Cambell in complete control of Skullz right now.
The end of Skullz. I don't think it is. It's off the ropes.
We have not seen Skullz.
Skullz full head of steam.
Since I believe Wrestle-Rama. When was also the last time we saw ex-convict and the forming of the Disciples of Darkness.
That is correct. And again, Skullz is not afraid of the referee.
No, but you got to be impressed with
anything.
You got to be impressed with Albert. He stood nose to nose with Skullz for a second, and he is enforcing the rules. Skullz full head of steam.
Leg lariat across the ropes. Skullz got him down.
Only a 2 count from the man called Skullz. Skullz just feasting off of the essence and soul of the creature feature John Cambell.
And is it the energy that Skullz is stealing from the creature feature here, and the fans that are getting behind the creature feature?
They're doing their best, but Skullz, he siphons your energy.
He absorbs it.
He's Tragedy Ann.
And Tragedy Ann with the doll.
Like I said, who knows what that doll's made of? If it's made of anything, it could be made of pure dark matter for all we know.
We don't know what's in the doll or what the doll is made of.
And Skullz, I believe, using the bandana of John Cambell to choke the life out of the creature feature John Cambell.
And again, Jordan J. Scavone, who is the winner in this match once this match is complete? Is Skullz win that he took the soul and the energy of the creature feature? Is the creature feature the winner that he destroyed the legacy of Skullz?
Well, you have to imagine there's some form of respect between these two. You know, they're not too unsimilar. You know, you almost have to wonder if Skullz had been a little bit more fun-loving, maybe he would have became the creature feature, or if the creature feature John Cambell was a little bit darker, a little bit more malicious, if he would have turned into Skullz.
And the question is, are they one and the same?
They're 2 halves of the same coin. And so far, this first-time meeting...
He's into the post.
This first-time meeting of these two is not a thing to shake a stick at. It has been great. John Cambell seeing skeleton birds right now. You can see the intensity that Skullz is bringing to those closed fists.
And Frankenbucket.
Almost a 5 count. That was like a 4 and 9/5 count. Can't even do math, and Skullz looking for a choke slam here.
How about we say 4 and 7/16 just to make it easier?
That. I'm not a mathematician, I'll tell you that any day of the week.
And Skullz going for the
And
choke
we're looking
slam.
for the choke slam here. It's locked in. Although the
Creature feature
raining elbows
pulling that
down,
much
and
more
he's firing
out.
back.
And you got to realize that the creature feature,
Reverse T-bone bootplex.
bootplex there. You got to realize that the creature feature has been going now each and every show after show, giving it his all. Grabbing that little bit each and every time.
Absolutely.
Because I think the creature feature is looking for future. The creature feature wants to be the MWO heavyweight champion.
Of course he does once again. Up to
He's
a 9,
not
both
done.
men are up.
And both men to their feet just in time. And he just ate his.
I believe he caught Skullz off the
his
chin and
teeth
a clothesline.
Just tasted the boot of John Cambell.
And usually it's Skullz throwing boots, but this time it was Cambell. Wait a second.
And it's submission.
Very unique maneuver.
Crossing his legs.
Indeed, the legs crossed there.
Almost
With
like
lot
a
of focus
standing.
on the knees. And then pulling on the neck with tragedy and.
Now looking at that move looks like almost like a standing choke.
Almost, yeah. It looks like two zebras arguing for a second.
And what is Skullz doing here?
Skullz is back to his feet.
Back to his feet again. He cannot keep.
Well, John has no idea. Flying clothesline.
Flying
Takes down
clothesline.
John Cambell. And these fans very behind John Cambell.
And he gets out at 2.5 again.
Absolutely. Right now, these two have not been able to put each other away. But of course, we have not seen any of their huge maneuvers yet. We did see a
He's
bootleg
calling
early.
for the end.
Oh, I might have spoke a little too soon. He's going back for the chokeslam, looking for it one more time. It's
Full
locked
hands
in.
right on the throat.
It's loaded. No.
And he goes into submission.
When he dropped out, I thought he... Oh my goodness!
Did he just snap the arm?
He could have just snapped the
Snapped
wrist,
his wrist.
the elbow, the bicep, and now look.
And he's going for it. Got him in an armbar.
Indeed he does.
Wait a minute, what's this?
The Disciples of
The
Darkness.
Disciples of Darkness coming out there.
And I'm going to rule this one that is a blatant disqualification.
I think he just broke the arm. Skull's arm just was the creature feature.
Skull's arm seemingly very damaged. And now the Alpha and the corrupt Tyson Dean are just going off on the creature feature, John Cambell. And Skullz is back to his feet. Skullz is holding the
not
arm.
finished. And you can tell who runs the roost around here.
Indubitably. And Skullz, the arm seems to be working
just
just
spat
for
him.
him now. Big choke slam, center of the ring, sends the creature feature straight to hell.
And they're just pummeling him.
And we will be seeing
Picks him
another
up.
choke slam.
Another choke slam sending him straight to hell.
First class.
Wait a minute, what's
ticket to
this?
hell.
Tyler Dean. He's going for the
shepherd. And Blackwell
Look at
gets
this.
involved now.
Oh my God.
Pier 6 brawl back on.
We
in
got
MWO
everybody hitting.
Studio.
Tyson and Tyler are all over each other like white on rice.
Indubitably.
And Skullz trying to bring the big Teryn
Teryn
down.
goes low. Teryn turns Blackwell into a beta male. But Skullz is
Skullz doing?
Skullz just snapped the
Snapped
arm. John
He
Cambell.
snapped his elbow.
MWO
to the side of the head of
title
Blackwell.
Blackwell.
With that belt.
And wait a second!
Feed him!
Tyler's turn to go to hell!
Just went to the ride! Straight to hell!
And that arm of John Cambell could
Just broke his
easily have been
elbow.
broken. You can see John Campbell is
And
shivering.
you can hear the
in
snap from that.
Indeed,
I think he may or may not have snapped his elbow.
There's a chance John Campbell. Whoa, Tyson! John Campbell could be going into
Tyson
shock
showing
right
caution
now.
to the wind. What do we got here?
Wait a second.
Bringing the ladder in the ring.
Skullz
What
has
the
some
hell?
furniture. Wait.
What are you doing with the hammer?
Tyson's got a hammer. That's the bell hammer. That's a ball peen hammer.
Oh! Right to the head. The disciples of darkness.
Where did Skullz go? Skullz has got a
Skullz
chair
got
now.
a chair. The carnage is not done.
Not at all.
If he didn't snap John Campbell's elbow,
Oh,
I don't know what it was.
I think he's looking to finish the job. These are all the competitors within that Tricker
And
Slam
Tyler
elimination
D trying to
tag
get
team
up
match.
there, and you got that lunatic with a ball-teen hammer.
Wait a
And
second.
Skullz.
Look at where Campbell's arm is. It's wedged in the ladder.
Is he gonna finish it?
I think
No, he's not. Don't do that.
This is gonna-
No, don't
this
do
could
that.
end-
Oh my gosh!
this could end John Campbell's career, Sean Whalen.
Can't believe he just did that. Finishing him off with his
The
chair.
disciples of
He
darkness.
just broke his arm.
The disciples of darkness have never looked more dominant. They've never looked more
What's
dangerous.
PF?
That's Pure Fury.
PF
Jeff
is in the
Klaus.
ring. What's he doing?
One of the only two members of that elimination match who are not involved here. Cody Leedy, of course, not in the building. Chair
Oh!
off the back of Blackwell.
Wow!
Pure Fury attempting to,
Pure Fury trying to get some sanity in the ring.
indubitably trying to call off the disciples. The disciples of darkness standing tall, heading into Tricker Slam.
Wow. Pure Fury saying not like this.
Not like this from Pure Fury, but this is what the disciples of darkness is all about.
And notice Tragedy Ann on the outside. She's not did anything. She's not wished them to do harm. But and Pure Fury,
Pure Fury
he's ready to
attempting
mix it up with Skullz
Well, I don't know
almost.
if he wants to get involved, but he's definitely attempting to call him off. And
And he just crossed his arms.
Skullz is
over
laying
him.
John Campbell to rest.
And he's administering the last rites.
Indubitably. Oh, and then insult to injury. One more shot on the arm. The
Pure
disciples
Fury
of
standing
darkness
there
stand
wondering
tall.
what. They just destroyed anybody and everybody that came out and got in the way.
Indeed, you do not want to miss Tricker Slam, October 27th from the Richfield Road Church in Flint, Michigan. Bell time 7 p.m.
Bell time.
Doors open at 6:15 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jordan J. Scavone.
And
This
I
is,
am Sean Whalen.
and we will see you on October 27th at Tricker Slam.
Peace.
Skullz, you're shot! Skullz, you're shot!